Boo! Let me know if that actually got anybody. Oh, ninja roll into position. Shit! Did you see my bum? Fucking disgusted I look like that. Imagine you had to get on that. Momentum shift. Let me know if anybody, come, take a seat. Let me know if anybody actually got jumped. I'm a jump scare there at the start. That's my toes clicking. That's for the girlfriend. She's got a toy fetish. I actually just want to get up, but I didn't know how to do it. I should have just sat up, but I thought if I roll and go this way, it'll be easier. What the fuck is wrong with me? And welcome back to another edition of the Visual Guys News. It's been a half decent week this week. I mean, nothing eventful's happened. I feel like I've cooled down a little bit. I feel like the Jeebus man listened to my prayers from last week and said, I'ma make it a little bit cooler for Dan. Make it a little bit cooler. I don't know why he'd say it like that. Show me some love, and he went, hey, we'll get this week's for the fat boys. Have you got your Coca-Cola based beverage or your coffee, though, visuals? Mine's gone absolute stone cold Steve Austin. There's a good chance that I boiled the kettle, left it for about 10-15 minutes, and then still used it, because it's been cold since I poured it. There's not a good chance that that's exactly what happened. Like the coffee with the hot water, then make the coffee with the kettle. I'll come up with this idea the other day, and it's like when we do the news, we should have a spinny wheel, and then we'll just say what accent. I'm shit at doing accents, but we'll have like a wheel and you spin it. What accent should the video be in today? And then we should just do the whole video in them accents. Like it could land on like fucking right there, we over right from Somerset there, right there, right over to Florida man again. Oh, turns out that Florida man went into a house and fucking ate shit on a dog. And you go, oh, My hand might be gay. Is it a homosexual to self-pleasure? Because you see them videos from Edge and go, fellas, is it gay? Is it gay to put the pee in the hand in self-complete? Self-fellatio. I only learned how to say cunnilingus the other day. My girlfriend taught me that. I still don't know what it means. I know it means rude shit. He's done! What you gonna do, brother? Now we're full of energy, we're full of guts, so 22-inch pythons, brother. Welcome runs wild on you. Oh yeah, oh Mitchell, man. Randy Savage. God, it's why I keep giving with that myself head rushes. You know what? I'm getting a hell of a lot of lately. Do you know what I'm getting a hell of a yeti? Just speak like a 4-year-old. Do you know what I'm getting a hell of a lot lately? Now, girlfriend, close your ears. Girlfriend is genuinely worried about my health. I don't know why. I drink Coke. I smoke loads. Lettuce, no thank you. You know what they say? If you die, then the doctor's kept away. That was actually just like my double chin wobbling. I don't know how I did that. That was weird. I keep getting like, is it heart palpitations? Every now and then I'll be sat chilling. It feels like something stopped there, and I go, and I'm back into it. Now my heart inside there just going, just trying its absolute hardest, and the blood's like, come on lads, we can do it, and it's just full of dairy milk and fucking Yahoo milkshake. To be fair, I actually did a really big stretch. I had to. These shorts, as much as I actually am fat, these shorts are way too big for me. Oh look, I get a little camel toe. Little camel toe there, I love it. It's my little camel toe. Don't forget, this is also a channel where we talk about Pokemon, a kids company, and we talk about Spider-Man's. Spider-Man's, I will argue, is not necessarily for kids. But the Spider-Man's is, and the Batman's is, and the is, you know, you can argue it's for the kiddly wings. Hey, but with South Park t-shirt, you know what I mean? We're being like rebellious and we're pushing the envelope, brah. Pushing the boundaries of comedy, of how much an irritating, horrible, boring, cringy cunt can take you. What was my point? Practice it as well and stretches right. And I've been trying my absolute hardest to try and bite my knee. And it's so fucking hard. Honestly, I could have sworn there was a stage in my life where I could bite my own knee. And I don't know if guts just getting in the way now. That one's even further. Oh, strained something there. Uncle Dan hurts. I don't say Uncle Dan, you Nancy bastard. It was strained there. How do you cocksuckers out there suck a cock? No one's stretching like that for my little thing anyway. I'm just realising there must be girlies out there that I'm going with the friendly channel. I have put not for kids on the figure, we're alright. But there must be girlies out there and boys out there that do, and their partner may have like a fucking a Moby Dick of a knob and they're proper fucking poor girls and boys who have cocksuckers. Sounds like I'm insulting you when I say cocksuckers. Right, because I'm just... You got room to eat your dinner and everything at the same time. The beer, you know, when people drink the beers and they're like, crush smashed. But I can't because it doesn't work with that. Maybe that way. Maybe this way. Yeah, that fucking... Let's get that's going to leave a scar.
You wanna know how I got these scars?
I fucking had put a coffee cup. Well, you can put water in it. I had put in a cup. Yours, I digress. I feel like I say that quite a lot before we get onto the actual video and start doing the videos, like, I digress. I don't really know what I digress means. I feel like I should be on reeling. I'm in one of them things today where it's like, it feels like there's a load of fire ants in my veins that are like... And I need to grab like a baby seal and strangle it to death. I just feel... Fuck off. Story number one, we have one of the most bravest souls. As when we say this story, we'll take a minute for this brave soul. But man stuffed python in pet store. He stuffed it in his pants. That's right. A guy went into a pet store, saw a python and thought, I'm going to take that. Because I'm assuming if you're stuffing it anyway, you're stealing it. And he thought, yeah, I'm going to stuff that in my pants. Yeah, no worries. As if the python's not going to see your little pickle and be like, is this an enemy snake? I feel like I should fight this enemy snake. What? Why? That is 100% lead. We spoke about last week about nut shots and shit. And who's put like everyone remember Chris Pontius in the Jackass? It was Jackass 2, wasn't it? Was it Jackass 2? And he's putting his dick through the hole and they're getting the snake. Woo! So man thought, yeah, it's a great idea. I really want a python. Can't afford one. I know. I'll shove it in my pants. He'll get home and all he'll have is a genuine trouser snake. Usually when you say trouser snake, you mean the penis. But he'll have a genuine trouser snake because his penis will have been devoured by the genuine trouser snake. Florida man seems to be losing his touch a little bit here. I don't know if he's getting away with any of his crimes, which is ultimately a good thing. But I don't know if Florida man is on our side. He's a symbol of hope. But hope for who? Us or the criminals? He's a symbol for something. I just don't... Is he an anti-hero? I don't know. But Florida man falls asleep whilst robbing a house. That's right. Florida man was up and ready to rock and roll to go rob a house. And he fell. I feel like if you're on edge, I mean, I'll never do this, and hopefully you guys will never do this. But if you are ever in a place where you're robbing a house, you are surely on edge, like a proper like you're constantly alert because you know that you're doing something you shouldn't be doing, and if you get caught, you know they could fuck you up or the police could. It's loads of shit can go wrong. The last thing you're doing is like, oh, we've got the job, we've got the money, let's get away. No. Gives 5 minutes. What the fuck? Unless that's why Florida man is truly a hero, because he was there to rob the house, but not really rob the house. He was there just to show you that he could rob the house. Maybe that's what his power is, showing you what he could do to you. Like, he'll shoot you in the leg and go, see, that could have been your head and you'd be dead, but it's your leg. And you go, why, thank you, Florida man. And he carries on with his day. So maybe you see, I could have robbed your house, but instead I had a nap. I'm just showing you, I could have. Thanks for the nap. Good guy, bad guy, let me know. This is one of them stories where you go, is that a bit of an overreaction? I don't know, I guess this is up for you girlies to debate. But a girl stabbed her boyfriend after he farted on her face. Now, to me, funny. Obviously not to her. I don't know if, hopefully he didn't die. But is that not a little bit extreme? I mean, it depends what kind of fart. If we're talking a shark, I mean, maybe if you're sat there having a lovely kip and then just you wake up and, like, and your boyfriend's hovering over you, go, hey, yeah, take my shit, yeah, love. And then she's, fuck off, take it. I imagine it's in Glasgow. Sorry to you Glaswegians. Nothing against you. I'm just imagining this is in Glasgow. Glasgow. But is that one step too far? Should a boyfriend be stabbed for farting in a girlfriend's face? I think, right, if you've been going out for a minimum of 3 months, then no, you've got to keep the bowel movement stuff in a different place. If you've been together 15 plus years, you should be able to fart and shit on each other wherever you want. If your husband's been pissing you off and you're like, I fucking hate you, when you get to sleep tonight, you're getting a fucking cupcake, then you should be allowed to, because you've spent 15 years of your life together. My girlfriend's still got it all to come. When we're in our fucking 80s, if I make it that long, she can expect a few farts in a jar. Just like last week, I'll sell her my farts in a jar. Yeah, I love... She'd be like... And then when I eventually go, because I'll go before her, I'll keep a fart in a jar on the wall. And then she'll, oh, this is all I've got left to remember him by. Oh, that's all she'll have. Did she overreact? Once again, we're speaking about robberies and shit. I will never do a robbery. I do not want to break the law. Not only that, I would also be shit at it. But if I was going to rob somewhere, I'm talking a bank, a museum, Bruce Wayne's... Well, no, not Bruce. Why the fuck would I choose Bruce Wayne? It'd smash my face in. A rich man's house. It's got, like, artwork and stuff. No, teen robbed meatball sub at gunpoint. That's right. This bloke was so desperate and so hungry for a meatball sub. He had no money, I'm assuming, on him, or he was just being really cheap. He thought, I'm willing to risk doing time for a meatball sub. So when he got to jail and he's been arrested and all that shit, and he's there with the other inmates, they're like, what are you in for? I killed 18 people with my little pinky. What about you? I caused the biggest terrorist acts wherever. What about you? Meatball sub. Oh, fuck, but you are just going to be... I imagine that's the weird one in jail. That's the weird... Meatballs. Hey, Meatball. That's what they call it. Hey, Meatball. How long you got? 18 years to life. Hey, Meatball. That's what he's going to get now, you fucking specimen of a man. Florida Man. We love Florida Man. Again, hero, villain, vigilante, anti-hero. You decide. Florida Man, he's just looking for work by the sounds of it, though. Florida Man robs gas station, leaves job application with all of his identifying stuff on it. So that's right, Florida Man went, oh, I really need money. I could get a job or I could rob this gas station. Wait a sec. Wait there a sec. This gas station is advertising for a job. I could rob it, then apply for the job, therefore getting the best of both worlds. His thought process was there. The mindset was there. The attitude was there. I love that attitude from Florida Man. But he got there, got what he needed to get, probably a Twix and a can of Prime Energy, and then he went, hey, one more thing. Can I leave this application, would you please? Yeah, just give us a ring if we're coming for an interview. Thank you very much. And then the police went, oh, we robbed you. This lad here, fucking Terrence Michaels from 498 Wallaby Way, Sherman, P30, Sherman, Sydney. All right, no worries. Hey, like I said, though, the thought process was there. He's doing wrong whilst he's trying to do right. He's trying to get the job, but he wants to rob the place as well. Bad guy, good guy. You decide. Our last story, once again, back to the legend himself, Florida Man, who went on to steal 1,000 toothbrushes. Listen, right, to you might be thinking, why the fuck would... There's a reason there. Do not disagree and argue with the Lord and Saviour, Florida Man. If he's stealing 1,000 toothbrushes, he's got a reason for it. But once everyone found out and all this kind of shit, he decided to throw them all off a bridge. Great way to hide the evidence. You know, just chuck them off a bridge, toothbrushes gone, sleeping with the fish. That's, you know, sleeping with the fishies. They always say that in American, like, mob gangster sort of films. So that's right. So he got rid of his loot. And he was probably looking at life without parole for stealing 1,000 toothbrushes. You know, the acts of criminal shit, you know, terrorism, murder, toothbrush, theft. That's probably the order I would put it in, you know what I mean? And then, you know, everything else is just sort of, you know, fine. You can get away with once or twice, it's fine. Don't keep doing it. But obviously, them stuff you can't get away with. So he decided to steal 1,000 toothbrushes. Like, I wish now, we've got a cliffhanger. It's like a cancelled Netflix show. Because now we don't know why he was doing it. We know that it would have been a brilliant and genius plan of Florida Man. We know that he was doing it for a reason. And the reason would have been beautiful and amazing. But we'll never know now. He's got rid of the evidence and he's probably doing, life. Bad guy or good guy, you decide. Visuals, that was this week's edition of the Visual Guys News. But before we go, we got to do the sports and weather. And this week's sports and weather and Dan's happy ending is all panda programming. Panda... it's a shitload of panda stuff. It's the sports, but it's not really the sports because we don't actually talk about sports. I used to do sports, but then I got really fat. This week's sport is, I've just had a weird obsession. I get onto little, week-long obsessions, and this week's obsession has definitely been pandas. And it's just the stupidity and idiocracy of pandas. We see this little bastard just chilling. Next thing you know, he's at the bottom of the ditch. He's all the way, hopefully he can get back up all right. But it's just, that's the life of a panda. They go from one spot, next thing you know, they're in the worst position of their entire lives. They are built differently. They are not engineered to be hurt ever. It's just, what the fuck you doing, son? Time for the weather, where I'm not going to tell you anything about the weather. If you do need to know that, just look outside your window. This panda is the spirit of me. This is how I wish I could get out of bed every morning. Couple of roly-polies, bring yourself up and be like, okay, yeah, I know where I'm at. You just need that quick second to adjust, but that's why because the roly-polies are like a defensive mechanism in case there's I don't know what kills pandas. I don't think anything kills pandas. Panda, roly-poly, and a... Right, yeah, I'm fine. It's just like a quick get up, dodge, just in case anything's going to stab you or fuck you up as you're sleeping, and then away you go from there. Smart little cookie. That's the sports and weather. That is the news. But before we go, we've got to make sure you're gone home happy, and this is like your goodie bag at the end of the parties. Remember that year when you were a kid at a kid's party, and the best thing about the night was eyeing up the goodie bag and being like, when's home time? It finishes at 9 o'clock. You're like, great, and you get your goodie bag and you're like, bit of cake, bit of chocolate, little sweet, get in. I fucking love me a goodie bag. I used to love the magazines you'd get as a kid. You get a magazine, inside it's a little toy, little sweet and whatnot. I don't think they really do them anymore. They're always mystery bags as well. Remember them little airplanes you used to get as well, the little cardboard, the polystyrene things, they were phenomenal. Anyway, it's Dan's happy and we've got to go. But we're going out with I won't let the sun go down on me.
Oh, look, it's that fat lad. It's Dan. Ugly Dan, and he's really, really fat.
Panda is I'm assuming it's an old man. I'm assuming it's an old man or an old woman because they have that startled sort of, oh, fuck, I'm going back in my chair. Oh, my chair's fucking kind of shenanigans. It's nice, quick and you miss it. Blink and you miss. I can't do sayings. He needs to get up and out of bed, and it looks like everywhere's, he's a bit of a kerfuffle, a bit of a state. Pandas go from 0 to 100 in literally milliseconds, but I'm not talking in terms of speed. I'm talking in terms of position they're in. They'll be sat chilling, having the time of their lives. Next thing you know, they're fucking fighting Lord Cthulhu in the depths of fucking Moria. I don't know how they go so rapid. It's fucking beautiful. We have it. That truly is the end of the visual guide. That truly is. That was very biblically Shakespearean. What the fuck is Shakespearean? It's the fucking end. There we go, the visuals. Hopefully you enjoyed it, and hopefully you can come back, rest a week and shit, and rest of days, listen to pods and Dan's happy endings and shit. Well, Dan's happy endings in this video. Pokemon Wednesdays, Thursday. I want a bed. Visuals, thank you for watching. If I could leave you one life lesson in life, it would be, what would Dan do? Everything you come up in life, relationship, money, job opportunities, should you have a kid? Should you boil the kid? What would Dan do? Don't commit child murder by boiling them. Microwave them first. Visuals, thank you so much for watching. You guys are literally the fucking best. More of us keep being here. I'll keep on.
I'll keep it on.
I won't let the sun go down. I won't let the sun go down on me. I won't let the sun go down.